When the Night Ends by M.J. Lee. D.I. Ridpath Thriller, Book 8. Read by Dan Bottomley. For the lads, Dave, John and Pete. February 21st, 2018. Chapter 1. Sergeant Tony Saunders glanced at the clock on the wall facing his desk. 3:24. He stood up from his chair and stretched, yawning loudly as he did. Night shifts could be long and tedious as a custody sergeant if there wasn't much happening. Outside the confines of Redbury Police Station, past the automatic doors, the night was as black as a pint of Chester's Mild, and the wind howled through the trees. Sheets of icy rain sleeted down, flooding the roads in pools of water, battleship grey under the neon streetlights. The last dregs of winter were blowing hard, scouring the estates and gardens and houses of suburban Manchester. "Rather be nice and cosy in here than stuck outside in a car. This weather would sink the bloody Titanic," he said out loud to the empty custody reception. It had been a quiet night for him so far. After 21 years on the force, he really appreciated the peaceful times. It hadn't always been like that, of course. As a young copper, he'd been happy to volunteer for a Saturday night shift in the city centre, diving into the various rucks that formed as the pubs and clubs shut, giving as good as he got. Now, in one of the suburban nicks at Redbury, he just hoped for a bit of peace and quiet. He checked the custody board. Just 2 cells occupied. 1 DUI picked up on the M60 with a blood alcohol content level of 0.19%, according to the breathalyzer. The duty doctor was coming in later to take a blood sample from the driver. The other contained some thug who had beaten up a man in a pub. He looked across at the CCTV monitors, each camera showing a different view of the cells, the station and the common areas. The pictures changed every 5 seconds, revolving through the bank of CCTV cameras positioned throughout the nick. So different from when he had started. No cameras then, just more coppers in every station. He missed those days. Life and the police had seemed so much easier. He focused on the cameras in the cells. The driver was sitting on the concrete ledge serving as a bunk, his head in his hands, guilt stabbing through every bone in his body. Serves the bugger right, thought Tony Saunders. He could have killed someone instead of being locked up for the night. Most nights he had a DUI in the cells, and he had no pity for them. Anybody who drinks and drives deserves everything the courts throw at them and more. The second cell, number 4, was occupied by the thug.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?